Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? It is Matt, and it is Scary Saturday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when I am here. I know it's an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review, and I hope you understand that. And one last little tidbit of information, check out the description box. I'll give you your brief synopsis, your starring cast, your director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free. And if you decide you can help support the channel and toss me a couple of bucks here or there, either way, I greatly appreciate it. It goes towards things towards the set, it goes towards movies, goes towards anything towards the channel. It definitely is greatly appreciated. And with all that said in mind, let's get on to the film of the day. And today's is a doozy. It came out back in 2017. It is none other than the Stephen Rock masterpiece known as Dead Burger. Wow, what a doozy of a film. This movie is a fun little romp. It goes through the wooded area of upstate New York. It is following a group of friends who are fighting off a horde of zombies that have been raised back from the dead because of a man who is traveling along with a group of friends that decides that he is unhappy because they stop at a local diner to get themselves some food. He orders them. They all three order burgers, but he specifically asks no tomatoes, no tomatoes, no tomatoes at all whatsoever. Not one, not at all, not one little bit. And he takes one bite out of it, and lo and behold, there's a giant piece of tomato on it, and he freaks out, goes up to the front desk, yells at the waitress, calls her Flo, this, that, and the other, yells at her, talks about how it could kill him and how he is deathly allergic to tomatoes, and he will make them pay for this. And so what happens is they go down the road a piece, and they decide that they're going to resurrect the dead. And so that's what happens. And so we spend the rest of the movie with our friends that we originally have met, who are just getting together to have a good time, have some food, have some drinks, have some smoke, and just chill out and have a splendid time while they go through this little romp through the woods. Now, why is this movie so interesting and so fun and so like just bonkers? Well, Steve Rock did a fantastic job, I feel like, with this, which, by the way, it did win an award. It won the most cringe audience award. I feel like this movie is not cringe whatsoever. I feel like it's an absolute fun little gem of a movie. I wish I would have seen it sooner. I'm going to watch it more. Now that I know where it's located and how I can watch it, I will watch it again and again, just because it is that much fun. If you like trauma films, you will love Dead Burger. Dead Burger is an absolute fun little blast from beginning to end. It runs at about 45 minutes ish. It's just under that 45-minute marker, but it is well worth each and every minute of it. I never once found myself bored. I never found myself looking at the camera or looking at the time to see how much is left on the runtime. I never was looking at my watch going, Jesus, how much longer can I sit through this? Not once did I feel like this deserves a cringe award. This thing is cool. I think it's fun. I think that it definitely makes me want to see more work from Steve. I feel like he definitely knows what he wants as a director. I'm sure that, you know, as him and I have talked, this isn't exactly what he set out for it to be, but in the end, I feel like what he got as a final product is still very good. Yeah, it might not be exactly what you wanted, and maybe you didn't want it to be so silly or tongue in cheek or schlocky or be movie ish, but what you got really turned out great in my opinion, and it's something that you can really, I feel like build a career upon. um this is, you know, granted, it is early in your I feel like you have a lot more left in your tank, and you can do so much more for the film world. I think that this is a brilliant example of where somebody with a lot of talent can build something and build a future upon, because this is really well written for, you know, as silly as it is. It's got a stroke of genius to it, in my opinion. It's a bit of mad genius, yes, but it is definitely a stroke of genius. um it is a definitely, I would say, a C grade level movie, but it hits all cylinders. Um, doesn't let off of the gas throughout the entire movie. You get the classic naked zombie at one point, which is great, because who doesn't love a naked zombie, especially a naked chick zombie? I mean, come on. And then you got a badass girl who goes through a transition, and she changes her clothes into these awesome badass gear, and she's got swords, and it's just really just a cool, neat, fun little romp of a movie. And I can't say anything negative or bad about this. I feel like anybody that has anything really bad to say about it is just being overly picky, in my opinion. Because I think that this is a perfect, fun little Halloween movie. Uh, Great for the month of October. It definitely is a neat zombie movie. Now, it's not what I honestly, when I was going in, I was thinking, oh, they're gonna eat tainted meat and turn into zombies. No, that's not what it was. It was, you know, like I said, a disgruntled patron who resurrects the dead, who is carrying around a zombie head, by the way, throughout the whole movie. And at one point towards the end, he even sticks out his fingers through the eye holes, and it is absolutely hilarious. I laughed until I cried at that scene. Lots of scenes with that guy in general were just absolutely hilarious. Everybody in this movie is fun. Steve even plays Jim in here, and he is a fun character. He reminds me of Jimbo from South Park in ways. Maybe that's what he modeled it after. I don't know. Either way, it's got a lot going on for it, and it's all going in all the right directions. There's nothing negative or bad that I can say about this movie. I feel like it's a 100% winner from beginning to end. Definitely check out Dead Burger. It came out, like I said, back in 2017. It's available for free rental on YouTube. I'm giving you the link in the description box, so definitely check that out. It's well worth the 45 minutes that you spend watching this from beginning to end. So definitely check it out. On to the three things that I like my movies to meet. The audio is very crisp and very clean and very clear. Even with the outdoor audio, there is never a moment where I can't understand what is being said or portrayed by our characters. It is all very, very crisp. I understand every single word, and I didn't have to rewind it once to re-listen to it to understand what was being said. It definitely was just a home run out of the park with the audio. So it gets an A+ there. On to the dialogue. The dialogue is where I said there is a stroke of mad genius, because some of the dialogue in here, I don't know if there was improvisation in here, or if everything was 100% written to script. Either way, if it was 100% written to script, I think they did a fantastic job delivering that then, if that's the case. Otherwise, I feel like there was definitely some improvisation at places in this, just because there is room to wiggle in zombie movies, especially when there's zom-coms. When you have that element of comedy to them, you have that wiggle room to kind of improvise some lines here and there. Not so much action sequences, but at least the dialogue. So it definitely gets an A+ on dialogue, in my opinion. I feel like it does a great job. On to editing. The editing is fine. There is no weird scenes in it that don't make sense. No goofy little like continuity errors that don't make sense. It definitely, I feel like I watched a good movie, in my opinion. A good Saturday morning horror comedy movie to waste 45 minutes of my time. Not really waste it, but burn 45 minutes. I take that back, not waste, but use up 45 minutes of my time in a good positive fashion, and not in a wasteful fashion. That's what I mean to say. So definitely it gets an A+ there. So it's going to get honestly, this is probably the best review Dead Burger has ever gotten, because everybody is just, everything that I read just doesn't really say anything positive about it. I think it's a positive, good movie. I think it's fun. It definitely hits all the horror cliches that a zombie comedy should. And it definitely adds into the story and adds in enough fun stuff to keep you entertained throughout the entire film. So I'm going to give this thing a 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Dead Burger. Yeah, I feel it's that good. I feel like it's not for everybody kind of movie. This is one for people that like their movies to be really silly, very schlocky. This is definitely for you. If you like trauma, like I said earlier, you will like this. If you're a fan of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, you will like this. It definitely has a lot of very fun stuff. So definitely check out Dead Burger from 2017, out of Abomination Films by Stephen Rock. I can't say anything bad about it. It is a 100% hit. It's a banger. It's well worth your time. So definitely check it out. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I got an interview here later on today. Hopefully, you guys check it out. It'll be with Vivian K. Quintiero, which I am absolutely just excited to do. And then after that, tomorrow I have, I don't know if I'm doing any reviews, but I got a double interview tomorrow. So definitely look forward to that. All right, guys, love your faces, and as always, love you, and peace.